This video is sponsored by Sakurako and Tokyo Treat. More on them later. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Nintendo Land and welcome back to Splatoon funny moments and amazing details that you missed. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and welcome to episode 11 where we still have so much fun things to share with you guys today. So like always, if you have any fun details or secrets that you would like to share, comment them down below or feel free to send me your funny or really cool videos at Nintendo Land on Twitter and also give me a follow there. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to stay up to date on all things Splatoon 3 and Nintendo in general, and let's jump into the video. Let's be honest, when you're the single cause for the other team's wipeout, it feels really good. But when you get 2 wipeouts in a row, yeah, it's a different feeling. It's a really great feeling when you don't have to do anything but just stand on the objective as your team just goes crazy for you. So this one is kind of hard to explain, so allow me to explain for you. Abilities for your gear are not random. They're actually pre-assigned, and this is called gear seeds. There's actually a website that can generate predictions based on what gear you're going to get next when you get those random rolls. So here's a little bit of a video guide that's posted by Octa on YouTube. I'll link that video down below for you to watch, but you pretty much just put in the slots that you already have filled, and it's going to be a lot of closing the game and reopening the game to see, you know, what kind of combinations that you could get. But after a little bit of time and all your hard work, it will eventually pay off, showing you what you're likely to get, so that way you can make sure that you get exactly the gear that you want. So I'm letting you know right now, there's actually a lot of steps, but if you want to do this, once again, check the link in the description and also check out the creator and maker of the tutorial, Nin10doland on Twitter. So feel free to mess around with it and let me know if it worked for you guys. This one was actually pointed out to me by my little brother. If you go to Scorch Gorge, and really you can do it in Recon or in-game, I would suggest Recon so you can take some time to look at it. Look at the beginning of your spawn. Yep, it's a spawn beacon from Splatoon 2. It even has a little dial on the left side, which is a one-to-one recreation, and it kind of just shows that, you know, Inklings and Octolings now no longer need these. They have their new flying respawn machines, so they no longer need these, but it's a cool nod to their past. Sometimes you're just trapped and there's nowhere to go. This Octoling is trying its best to get out of the way, but there's a ceiling above it and it can't really swim upward. It's very unfortunate, but it makes for a funny clip. Sometimes fighting the other team isn't all the rage. It's just kind of making fun of them and teasing them the entire time. Yep, this Inkling is just teasing these 2 sniper players by just going back and forth with the ink brush, which is hilarious. But if you find yourself on the other end of actually being the one stuck, there's sometimes nothing you can do but just meet your fate. Slamming lids can creep up on you and definitely be the cause of your death, but sometimes you can just get a little lucky and it'll kind of hit a piece of debris on the island, surprisingly saving you. Did you know Mr. Coco actually has a secret with his voice? Yeah, his voice is very high-pitched normally whenever you want to buy something and very calming and relaxing. But if you try to buy something and you're out of money, well, that voice changes up quite a bit. Yeah, it's safe to say Mr. Coco doesn't like it when you're Mr. Broke. That was terrible. Normally when you go to put eggs in a basket in Salmon Run, while in Squid form, you still have to plop out of the ink a little bit in order to place the egg into the basket. Well, you can actually avoid this entirely. Pick up a golden egg and go to throw it with A, but just hold A, don't throw it yet. If you go into the ink while you're holding A, you get to roll up to the basket and just let go of A, and then the egg will just transfer into the basket automatically, which makes things extremely fast and easy without you having to pop out every time. And it may not look like a big deal, but actually it can save you precious seconds in order for you to capture maybe 3 or 4 eggs before the time is up. Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. We have snacks from Tokyo, Japan today, and we're going to try some of them out for you guys. So starting off with Tokyo Treat. Tokyo Treat had some really cool ones this time around that actually were themed after real world things we have. So like Coca-Cola has like a little mini can. And it has little Coca-Cola candies. And they taste like little Coca-Cola candies.
That's good.
Themed after a disposable camera. It's even a little baggie. You click the button like a camera, and it opens up the little hole. Candy.
Mini suckers.
Camera candy. And from the Sakurako box, one of my favorite things were these apple crisp pretzels. Little pretzels covered in apple crispies. We also have these fall themed snacks. This one's like a little cookie sucker, and this one's like a little piece of bread. It's like a little leaf. I ripped the leaf, but it's still a leaf. Now it's even. Leaf. Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese subscription box for popular Japanese candy and snacks, and the Sakurako box focuses on authentic, traditional Japanese snacks from Japan's local artisan snack makers. The Tokyo Treat box theme for this month is Akiba Adventure, which is filled with limited edition and exclusive pop culture snacks found in Tokyo's #1 spot for all things manga, anime, and electronics. And the theme of the Sakurako box this month is Colors of Koyo, which is themed after the changing colors of autumn. And also, every month with the Sakurako box, you're gonna get an awesome piece of tableware, which I got this really cool authentic dish. Thanks again to Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. If you guys want to get your hand on a box, make sure you go to the link down in the description below and click it and get yours ordered to you. Thanks again. Now, automatically with the Splatanas, you will always right wield it. Every now and then you might notice on accident you left wield it. Well, it's actually not an accident. You can actually time it in order to always get a left wield. In order to do so, instead of just tapping 1, 2, and holding, you're going to do an extremely quick tap and then tap hold, which will only do a half swing. After some practice, I'm sure you'll get it down fairly quickly, but it actually could have some practical usage to it. If you're peeking to the right, you'll obviously want the regular right hold. But if you want to peek somebody through the wall on the left, you'll want to make sure you're left wielding, and this could actually be a big benefit for you in a game if you're trying to creep up on somebody. Sometimes your battles against opponents don't even revolve ink at all. Sometimes it just revolves around some quick movement. Yeah, I guess you can say that this Inkling got extremely outplayed by this Octoling by just flopping up and down on this metal grid, which is hilarious. Secret maneuvers can be so much fun to pull off in Splatoon 3, but also they can end up like this. Yeah, sometimes it's just very unfortunate. So I don't know 100% if you can get this item from Hotlantis, but I think it might actually be a Sheldon drone exclusive. Not quite sure yet. But anyways, I got this item from the Sheldon drone, which is an Alterna server. It's literally an Orca server, which is just kind of funny to me that we even have one of these. This is probably one of the things that help keep the memories of all the people in the past thanks to the Alterna logs, and also it probably helps to run the whole place as well with the lighting, and also to mention the missions that they put you through. It's probably all ran from these servers, which admittedly is just pretty cool to see how everything's working in the background. Yeah, there's just something about watching movement like this. It just always makes me grin. This is just so much fun to watch. Sometimes one reef slider is not good enough, and you need 4 of them. Yeah, I'm sorry, but if this happened to me, yeah, I would cry. Okay, get ready to have your minds blown. The Hero Shot ink cartridge is literally an ink cartridge for a printer. Come on. Did anyone else not know this? It even has a little tag with a squid symbol where you rip it off in order to place it into the printer. I mean, literally, this is so cool. And the rope part looks as if it could be fishing line, but it also reminds me of the line from Weed Whackers, if you know what I'm talking about. But, you know, the ink cartridge, it's pretty cool, I'm sorry. So I wanted to end today's video on a funny one. Sometimes when you're not playing, you'll get penalized for it. Literally by your own team. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. You guys are amazing for keeping this series going, and we're going to keep it going as long as we can and as long as you guys have more secrets and funny videos. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. If you enjoyed today's content, seriously, stop what you're doing and leave a like and subscribe. It goes a long way. We're trying to reach 200,000 subscribers whenever. I don't really have a goal anymore. I just want to reach it soon. So definitely feel free to help out with that goal by just subscribing. It's that simple. It's free, it's easy, and I appreciate you guys that have done so far. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like always, I'll see you all in the next one. See you guys.